They are coming again. Why, election time. They will come and I see them coming. Trying to get my thumbprint. This is Sheriff Garland, I stay what? More fire.
This is 3FM. This is 3FM.
Oh, what a dying, got on you. Oh, Daniel. Oh, what a dying, oh, Daniel. Oh, Daniel. Oh, what a dying, got the anger. What a dying, oh, Daniel. Oh, Daniel. Oh, what a dying, got Daniel. Oh, Daniel. Oh, what a dying, oh, Daniel. Oh, Daniel. Oh, what a dying, got that, what a dying. What a Daniel, what a dying, God, Daniel. Oh, what a dying day. Well, my name is Black Cross, and I want to say thank you so much for coming along with me on this very precious journey of Pan-Africanism and consciousness. And remember, this is the Black Pot, aka Kuku Shunamo, where we speak truth to power. Here we don't criticize, but if you hear us criticizing, it means we just criticizing on one condition: to build and not to destroy. We are in the service of God and country, and we love to speak truth to power. And we're keeping our leaders accountable for their stewardship. Not two ways about them thing, the man. My brother, my sister, it's all about Ghana. It's all about Africa, our people, our country, our land, our continent. And today we have so many things to look at, so we got to go straight up to the reel. Yes, the news reel, where we always keep it real. Now, the very first story we're looking at today is coming all the way from Ashaiman. My brother, my sister, today we're going to spend some time talking about the slain soldier man right there in Ashaiman. Now, hear me. This one comes from 3news.com, the most authentic source of news online. And of course, it says police arrests over Ashaiman slain soldier total 6, all to be dragged to court today. I read, police have made additional arrests following the murder of a military officer Imoro Sharif in Ashaiman on Saturday, the 4th day of March. Now, the suspects are Fianu Musa alias Dayogu, Ibrahim Abdul Rakib Samuel Tete alias Wiper, Abubakar Sadiq alias Birdman, Yusuf Muhammad and Abdul Ghafaru Abdul Karim were arrested between Thursday, March 9 and Sunday, March 12. Now, they were arrested at various locations within Ashaiman and its environs, according to a statement issued by the Ghana Police Service. Now, the arrest followed a week of sustained intelligence-led operation. Underline that phrase, sustained intelligence-led operation. Police detailed events in the statement issued on Sunday, March 12th. Now, on the 4th of March 2023, police received information that a male adult had been found lying dead at Ashaiman Taifa in the Greater Accra region. A team of police officers proceeded to the said location and confirmed the incident. Police immediately commenced investigation into the circumstances surrounding the death of the victim. The officers cordoned off the scene and called in the specialist police crime scene team to process the scene for forensic analysis. The crime scene team retrieved a number of items, including a knife with blood stains on it and a backpack. In the backpack, police found one Samsung tablet, one Apple laptop, one military uniform with the name Imoru, 8 other items of clothing, as well as a Ghana card and a health insurance card bearing the name Imoru Sharif. Judging from the contents of the backpack, the police suspected the victim could be a soldier And in line with police standard operating procedure for handling institution-based victims, the military was accordingly notified of the incident, and some military personnel came to identify the deceased as to police as Imoru Sharif, a soldier. Now, the body of the deceased was thereafter conveyed to a hospital for preservation and autopsy. As part of the investigation, an intelligence operation was immediately launched within Ashaiman and other strategic locations of interest to follow up on all relevant leads on the case. It was after the investigation that all 6 suspects were arrested. The police have assured the public, especially the family of the deceased, that all the suspects are in their custody and will be put before the court on Monday, that's today, the 13th day of March 2023, to face justice. My brother, my sister, I would like to come in here and talk. You remember the whole of Ghana condemned the military operation in Ashaiman. Much as we love our soldiers, much as we would love to see the soldiers involved in very positive activities, many people came out and condemned this as negative. One of our own too, because he was Ghanaian, was killed so heinously right there at Ashaiman Taifa. All we realized, before police could even come out and say, okay, we are dealing with the investigations left, right, and center. After the initial announcement that a soldier had been found dead. In fact, we are now getting to know that the police actually invited the soldier in the military to come and identify the victim. And after identification, the soldiers went back, and as they were commissioned by their own superiors, they decided to swoop on Ashaiman, beating people left, right, and center, arresting a number of them, 184 in number, beating them to pulp, dehumanizing them and making them roll inside dirty gutters and inside the dirty surroundings after the heavy downpour. At the time, we were celebrating the independence of this country. The independence that we did not want the president to celebrate because of our economic situation. But the arrogant, pot-bellied president refused and went ahead and organized a party jamboree for his own whims and caprices. My brother, my sister, Ashaiman people were being beaten left, right, and center. Police is now telling us that they actually invited in the military to identify the victim and assured the military that investigations were going on, and went ahead to even assure the family that investigations were going on. But because we live in a country where the police is hardly respected, where the work of the police is relegated to just bribery on the streets and corruption, nobody took the police serious. So army, military, soldier came in, swooped down on Ashaiman with helicopters, aka choppers. They also came in armored vehicles, armed to the teeth, and subjected the citizens of Ashaiman to a nasty beating. Now, Kwesi Pratt has a big question, and he's asking this question. I'm helping him ask the same question. He says, so seeing a dead soldier in Ashaiman means the locals in Ashaiman killed him? He's asking. So the fact that you see a dead soldier in Ashaiman, does it mean that the people of Ashaiman killed this soldier? Two things could have happened. He could have been killed anywhere around Ashaiman or even beyond and deposited in Ashaiman. After all, you give a dog a bad name because you want to hang it. Number two, yes, now the soldier who was killed, my brother, my sister, could have been killed by anybody not based in Ashaiman. Any hitman could have come in, tracked down the soldier man or any other such person, killed him, even though he's not based in a Ashaiman, and left quickly. We have seen that happen. In fact, did the police think about the investigation as much as the army or the military? Or the military only came in to use force? Force has never ever solved any problem. Now, from what we are seeing, the military did not respect the prowess of the police and therefore decided to come down on the Ashaiman people without any evidence, but to use force in beating the people left, right, and center. Today, it's a big shame on the military. Now you are ashamed. You came in with force, you achieved nothing. Arrested 184 people, beat them up to pulp, injured a lot of them. You turned the whole place bloody and walked out of the place without first and foremost giving some respect to intelligence. And by intelligence, I'm talking about getting to know exactly what happened on the ground as the police was doing. Today, the police has been able to arrest 6 people. Now the police has been able to teach the military that the work of investigation is not that of the military. It is that of the police. Now the police must be able to run with this information. At the end of the day, if these people finally come out, as we are hearing that they have really confessed to the killing of the soldier. Military, yours is force. Yes, we understand. Aggression. But is the aggression supposed to be for the people inside or outside? Now the military, up till now, has not been able to come out to apologize. Now the deputy defense minister, my brother, my sister, only came and just fell short of endorsing the force, the violence, the aggression that was used on the innocent people of Ashaiman. My brother, my sister, interestingly, all the 84 people that were arrested by the police, I beg your pardon, by the army, the military, and beaten up to pulp. Can you tell me if the 6 suspects that the police arrested are part of the 184? None. So if we go by the fact that, yes, these 6 suspects actually are the victims, in fact, or better still, they are the perpetrators of this heinous act, it means the army beat people for nothing. Can somebody tell me the aggression of the people of Ashaiman, did it yield any results? Was that what made them arrest the 6 suspects? We are going to look at it more. Now let us go to My Joy Online and look at this. It says, Ashaiman, police give blow-by-blow account of how soldier was killed. 6 suspects nabbed. And I read, now the Ghana Police Service has detailed events leading to the killing of young trooper Imoro Sharif on March 4 and what investigations have yielded so far, including the arrest of 6 suspects who are to be put before court on Monday. And I read, the police, after a week of sustained intelligence-led operations, have arrested 6 persons of different dates at different dates and various locations within Ashaiman and its environs for the suspected involvement in the murder of Imoro Sharif. And when you read on and on and on and on, just like we read earlier, my brother, my sister, you would realize that there is much more. Listen, I read this part. And I need you to open your ears and listen with rapt attention. Open your ears, my brother, my sister, and listen with rapt attention. On the same day, consistent with Ghanaian tradition and as part of the investigation process, a team of police officers, after identifying the residence of the parents of the deceased, visited them, commiserated with them, and assured them of a thorough investigation into the matter. During the visit, the parents informed the police that the deceased was stationed at Sunyani, but had come to Accra for a cause. Now listen to this interesting part. Investigations further revealed that on March 3rd, the deceased had visited a female friend at Ashaiman Newtown at about 10:30 p.m. and left the place in the middle of the night at about 1:30 a.m. So if this is anything to go by, he was there for how many hours? From 10:30 to 1:30, 3 hours. After almost a week of painstaking intelligence-led operations, on March 9, the police arrested suspects, and the names of the suspects are here. My brother, my sister, further investigation has established that suspect Samuel Tete and Abubakar Sadiq at about 1:45 a.m. on the 4th day of March 2020 attacked the deceased at Taifa Ashaiman in an attempt to rob him of his phone and a backpack. Listen, this is a soldier. These guys were not scared of the soldier. They attacked him in order to rob him of his phone. So it means that it was a robbery case, according to the police. Now the deceased, however, resisted and struggled with the suspects. During the struggle, suspect Samuel Tete pulled out a knife and stabbed the deceased in the arm, snatched his phone, and bolted, leaving the deceased with the knife stuck in his arm. Did you hear that? A post-mortem examination was performed on the deceased body on March 8, after which the pathologist gave the verbal cause of death as exsanguination and laceration of major vessels of the left arm consistent with the stabbed injury. Investigations also revealed that suspects Samuel Tete and Abubakar Sadiq saw the phone which they had robbed from the deceased to suspect Ibrahim Abdul Rakib, who later sold it to suspect Safianu Musa. Safianu Musa, my God, he's been evasive as to the whereabouts of the phone and claims to have sold it to a suspect, Yusuf Muhammad, and later to suspect Abdul Ghaffar Abdul Karim. Both suspects have been arrested and are assisting in the investigations to recover the phone. My brother, you have heard it. He went to visit a female friend. He was there for 3 hours. And when he came out, these guys approached him, in fact, confronted him, trying to rob him of his phone. He resisted. He was stabbed in the arm. And according to the pathologist, after the post-mortem was done, he died from assanguination, according to them, and laceration of major vessels to the right arm. My brother, my sister, I want to say congratulations to the police. I want to say that you have been able to bring respect to yourself. And for now, military, please, and please again, leave what is the police work to the police. Yours is external aggression. If we continue like this country will be thrown in total anarchy. I leave it here. Next thing I would like to look at very quickly says Ghana city is junk because of Akufo-Addo's economic mismanagement. And this is from Professor Hank. And then there's another one here that says Ghana records 16 million in that's $60 million in post-harvest losses on selected food crops. My brother, we are suffering from economic crisis, and yet we are losing so much harvests. We are losing that to the tune of 16 million American dollars in post-harvest losses. My brother, my sister, Professor Hank is one man who has been talking about the Ghanaian situation. I'm talking about the economics of this country. And he has blamed the Nana Akufo-Addo government time and again for being nonchalant when it comes to dealing with the economy. He's speaking again. Now, it is common knowledge that this economy has been mismanaged. And the mismanagers of this economy are still at post. When you look at it, You would wonder what kind of arrogance is keeping these people in there. In fact, the anger of the people, the bitterness of the people should be on this dirty government and not any other person. Look how this country has been thronged into chaos. Look how this country, my brother, my sister, has been derailed. Food prices are increasing, despite the fact that fuel prices have come down. When you look around, you will realize that there's a lot of agriculture going on in this country, yet we don't seem to have a way of storing all these wonderful harvests. What happened to all the Kwame Nkrumah silos? Some of them have become rubbish dumps somewhere in the Volta region and beyond. Some of them have even been sold to private citizens to use as art galleries like we have in the north. My brother, my sister, what is agriculture without storage? What is agriculture without factories? Now you can produce as much cocoa as you want. If you don't have a way of storing that, it's totally useless. Again, you can plant as many crops as you want. If you do not have a way of processing this, then you are only going to be dealing in what is known as a Gotchesberg economy. My brother, my sister, is there a way we can impeach this president? This is an arrogant president who will sit down and supervise over the shortage of vaccines all over the country. Will sit down and supervise over rot and corruption in this country. His own dirty cathedral is embroiled in so much controversy, dirty corruption. And we sit back and watch this. Can we impeach this dirty president? Can we impeach this dirty government? Can we impeach these dirty politicians in power? How can we do it? Does the Constitution give us a leeway? Our lawyers speak all the wildest Latin, pro bono and all that only they understand. Yet when it comes to impeaching the president, it looks like they are limbless. Or are they enjoying the corruption that is happening in our country? To God be the glory. My brother, my sister, today is a Monday, and normally on Mondays, which I call my birthday, I take it easy and cool. But to the victim who lost his life, I pray that he finds heaven. Oh my God, what a man. And to IGP Dampare, I salute you. My very good friend, Eric Mawuena Egbeta is in the house. Eric Mawuena Egbeta, how are you doing? You good today?
Yes, I am. Blessed as always.
I'm happy to see you.
Yeah,
I'm happy to see you.
I'm happy to see you.